we have the situation of the president, I said, Donald J. Trump giving, uh, uh, it looked like cryptic response to a reporter questions on Saturday about his alleged efforts in trying to interfere in the 2020 presidential election, while Trump was working around the Iowa State fair in uh, look like there's money, Monis or whatever money, Monis I guess, Moniz or whatever, Franklin. I'm not going through all of that. Franklin, flanked by a large crowd. He was asked by reporters whether he intends to overturn the 2020 election result. Did he intend to overturn it? The result. The inquiry prompted a, a curt six-word response from the President of the United States. The President Donald J. Trump, did you intend to overturn the 2020 election? They sound like a demon Democrat working for Biden and the Queen Joe, Deep State, and the rest of them clowns all involved. You know what I'm saying? The reporter asked him, as the former president, as the president for former, shook hands with people at the fairground, you know what I'm saying, livestock pavilion. You know what I'm saying? Trump responded, you know the answer to that, as he glanced back over his shoulder and walked away. That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I would have answered that. You know the answer to that. You know what the fuck they did. You know what I'm saying? Don't come for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we see we're here, Gallon, Battery or whatever his name is, a political reporter for the Desmoney or whatever register, shares video of the exchange on X, formerly Twitter, on what is X stand for, Malcolm X, Saturday afternoon, you know what I'm saying? But Trump, you know what I'm saying, so people had believed Republican former brother in the 2024 presidential election was indicted earlier. Stop saying that stupid shit. He was not indicted. You indicted him, forcing it against him, and saying this and saying that according to your decision, but not according to the decisions of the people who know you're full of shit then, just like you're full of shit now. You know what I'm saying? So don't give us that bullshit. But stemming from the DOJ, you know what I'm saying, probe into the deadly, it wasn't deadly. The only deadly was one person got killed, and the other guy had a heart attack due to the fact that you probably put them in that position by causing this in the first place, and then put the blame on Trump by saying he said, you know what I'm saying, I repeat, if you're going to save your country, you're going to have to do something about it. So go up there peacefully and patriotically and do your protest and let them know that you're not going for the bullshit cheating that you've been doing for 47 fucking years and killing and murdering millions of people. You know what I'm saying? With your crooked ass. You know what I'm saying? Talking about a dead. You know what I'm saying? Riot, deadly riot. The riot was caused by you guys, the demon Democrats. I don't give a flying fuck what you say. You cannot prove outside of that other than the garbage you running down the street with, same as you ran down with coronavirus and the juicing and the juicing program, telling people that they will have to take this juice in order to go back to work. You did the same fucking thing, same when we were seeing what all was going on with disinformation, Miss Sherry Notchman, bald headed ass, and many other bald headed idiot black ladies and black people up there talking stupid shit, working for the beast. I think they were gonna convince everybody to go line up and get some juice, making songs about it. One person did, and I'm not gonna repeat it. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of like it myself. But, you know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. We know the drill. So it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. And you see them, they're trying to accuse this man of all type of nonsense. Yeah, you have the answer to that. I would have, might have even said, but you have the answer to that, clown. You know what I'm saying? But, you don't want to get involved and go that deep. We see even, Letitia James is partying with, you know, Kathy Hoxel, you know what I'm saying, to the extent that New York City right to shelter law, which requires the city to provide shelter, you know what I'm saying, to anyone in need, you know what I'm saying, to the whole state in light of the rising number of asylum seekers, you know, say Miss James, you know what I'm saying, has not spoken out about the matter so far. Hoxha has until August 15th to respond, but you know, saying has signaled she will reject the order, saying that the state has no party in said law. You know what I'm saying? The court documents have no classification. They only show Hoxha will be represented by a private law firm in instead of by the state attorney general, Letitia James, which would be, you know what I'm saying, customary according to the source, you know what I'm saying, from the New York Times. Hoxha and James had fundamental policy disagreement with the governor over the state role in the migrant crisis. You know what I'm saying? As we see, so now they're probably suing the doo-doo out of here. You know what I'm saying? They're probably suing the doo-doo out of her. But we have to start looking at these things more better because we're not looking in the right direction as we should. You know what I'm saying? By talking anything to do with the pre-Joe Biden and not seeing what's going on in Russia and these different places as to what they have done to our country as a whole. You know what I'm saying? As a whole. We don't see that. We don't see that at all. You know what I'm saying? My shit keep disappearing somewhere. Somebody's taking my shit and probably using it to manipulate back on my words. That trick don't work anyway. Because people got common sense. You know what I'm saying? But wherever it went, it usually used to go here. But you don't see the but you know how that go. So ain't nobody got time with these people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for it. We really don't. We really don't. You know what I'm saying? We really don't have time for these people and their bullshit. We need to get to working people. We need to start laying them laws down. You know what I'm saying? Because when a government goes tyrant, we need to make sure that that our government comes back. You know what I'm saying? There are many things that we need to know that has not been said, been hidden in the beneficiary or the beneficial that they get all the riches, all the good stuff, and we peons and we second, I mean, third or fourth or fifth behind everybody else. So, you know. So there comes a time where we have to stand up now. It's over. We got to get with it, people. It's important that we do so. You know what I mean? So Point Black is going to come back probably later on tonight. He's going to drop a few others. And we're going to look more into this news. And we're going to start looking at what's going on with Russia as well. Because we're beginning to see sabotage even happening over there on Putin. You know what I'm saying? And we do not see this war as a either side or a native thing. We see this as you need to stop the fucking shit. Cut it out. That's what we see it. But telling them that, it's like telling them to do it. Same thing we said about coronavirus and, you know, the greasing program. You know what I'm saying? We told people not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Do more research, give it more time, do. But they ran this shit down the road as fast as they can with all the chaos and the garbage and the bullshit going on all at the same time in the witch's brew as they stir the pot. What do you expect out of that? So this is Point Black saying, stay right, stay tight. But we're going to stay in the fight. We ain't giving up tonight. We ain't talking about the SON, but the SUN. This comes from the great scholar himself, General Sarah Sultan Seti, once a duo with the great young Pharaoh, but as we know, things move on. You know what I'm saying? So blessed be Pharaoh and his quest or his career, whatever he's doing, and may he be blessed in it. You know what I'm saying? I have no time to criticize anyone, really, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, involved in what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I have no query with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're helping and you have helped in many ways, then I must exalt you. You know what I'm saying? As the words of the great Mutabaruka say, you know what I'm saying? I don't worship a man. I may praise, give him praise, or hail, all hail. You know what I'm saying? You know, so and so. In more ways than one, it's a hail. What's the shame in that? You know what I'm saying? And it's not to worship, it's to say that he has done and we see it and we know it. So I say all hail to the great Buddha Baruka, one of the greatest thinking minds in a long time that I have ever seen coming my way. He sits in the boat with all the other great scholars coming out of the West Indies as well. The great Ruta Baruka. You know what I'm saying? So this is Point Black saying, stay right, stay tight. Farewell. One. We will meet again.